What's going on, guys? My name is Ross, or Mr. Boss for the win. Welcome back to another GTA 5 live stream. Today, we are going to be customizing some Pegasus vehicles with some mods in single player. So, about a week ago, I made a video talking about how Rockstar could use Pegasus customization in-game. How they could use this giant Pegasus hangar at the airport. It would fit all the different vehicles, and how they could use customization features that are already built into the game. So that's exactly what we're doing. And in that video I made, I only showed off a few examples of Pegasus customization. But today we're going to be going over a lot of different vehicles. Now, if you think Rockstar should add Pegasus customization into the game, drop this video a like. Maybe Rockstar will see it. They'll say, hey, this is an amazing idea. We need to implement it because the software and the technology is there. And I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do it right now. So once again, we're at the airport. We're at this Pegasus concierge hangar, which once again would be literally perfect for something like this. I don't know why Rockstar doesn't implement it into the game. So we're going to be testing out a bunch of different Pegasus vehicles that we can see today, customizing them and whatnot. So as I said, the video or the examples that we use in this video, they may be a little bit extreme. They may be a little bit crazy. So like I might make a lime green fighter jet. You can make them as crazy or as not crazy as you want if the feature was ever added into the game. So, like I said, let's go ahead and check this out. We don't want to do that. Let's turn the VTOL off. I wanted to just drive it more into the hangar. Okay, so we can actually customize these vehicles using a mod menu, which is called Menu. So if we go to Vehicle Options and then Menu Customs, we'll get a bunch of different options for this vehicle. Like, I don't even know if we can change the wheels on them or not. Oh, well, that's not good. I don't even know what just happened right there. Well, nice. I think we just broke GTA 5. Okay. Cool. Well, we're gonna have to start that back up. Well, boys, we're getting off to a great start. Nice. I love when that happens. So, note to self, don't try and change the wheels on the Hydra. Otherwise, it's going to totally crash your game. So, I don't recommend that you do that. We're going to restart GTA 5 right now. That was interesting, I will say. Okay, once again, don't do that. Don't change the wheels on the Hydra. That's a bad idea. That is not going to end well at all. So I don't recommend that, but it looks like we're back in the game, which is good. Ripperoni, everyone. Okay, Ripperoni. Man, I knew that was gonna freaking happen, dude. We were gonna like get into the customization and it was gonna freaking break on us. And I just made like all those vehicles my favorites, and now I think they're all gonna disappear. Son of a gun. I am so upset about that. I am upset about that, man. I thought that was gonna work really well. Okay, well, let's go back into story mode. Ripperoni, fam. Ripperoni. That's why you don't try to put chrome wheels on the Hydra, because it's likely not going to work. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, so if you guys are just joining the stream, we are loading back up GTA 5 single player. We're going to be doing some Pegasus vehicle customization with mods in-game. Man, isn't that something? We freaking break the game in seconds. I don't understand how we did that. Again, don't try to change the wheels on the Hydra. That's not good. Alright, well, we're back in the game. So, let's get our settings right. I bet it freaking reset all my favorite. I had a bunch of vehicles that were saved as my favorite. Oops. And I guarantee you now, they've all been reset. Just because my luck. Okay. What did we want to do? We wanted to do... Oh yeah, we wanted to check out if it was... Let's see. Vehicle options, vehicle spawner, favorites. Oh, they're still there! Woohoo! Alright, that is awesome. Okay, I thought they would all disappear. Hold on, let me make this my game full screen again. I don't know why it's not full screen. There we go. Okay, that's better. So now let's go ahead and go to the airport where we were going to go. So we'll teleport there. Teleport to waypoint. Okay, we're going to get this started, guys. Once again, we are going to start customizing some Pegasus vehicles. But, yeah, we got off to a little bit... of a rocky start. Look at this. We got a plane coming in. Okay, so all of my favorites are there, which again is good. Let's go ahead and spawn in a plane. Let's spawn in a Hydra. We'll do the Hydra customization first, since that's the one we were going to do. Okay, once again, thank you guys so much for the amazing support on today's stream. If you think Rockstar needs to implement Pegasus customization in the game, drop it a like. That'd be awesome. I love you all. Okay, so we are in the Hydra again. Let's get it forward. So let's say you just pull your Hydra up in here and you want to customize it a little bit. How cool would that be? How cool would that be if you wanted to customize a freaking Hydra? So once again, we can go back. We can go to menu customs. We won't worry about wheels, but you could do something like paint. And I think if we do bring that all the way down. So if we do primary color, like check this out. Boom, freaking chromed out Hydra. So if you wanted to do something crazy like this, you could do like a chrome Hydra. You could make something look weird like that. Again, that's just one option right there. As I've stated before, some of the examples I'm going to show off in this video will be a little bit extreme, but you could make them as extreme or not as extreme as you want. Again, you could do black, you could do a white Hydra, you could do a freaking purple Hydra. You could even make some more military-like colors. Like if you wanted to do like green or something like that, like a dark green. Maybe not blue. Yeah, maybe something like dark blue would be kind of cool. I wouldn't say lime green would be the best one, but you could do like maybe like a dark green fighter jet and make it look kind of cool, or a bronze one if you wanted to, or a gold one. You want to go with a gold fighter jet? You go for it. Man, that's crazy. Or a red jet. Or even something simple like bluish silver. Just giving it a little bit of a different tint. So you could do some crazy stuff like that. So chrome would not be super stealthy. Not at all, man. We could also, I don't even know if we can do neons on there. Doors, I don't know if we can do anything about that. But we can like tint all the windows. So like, boom. Oh, never mind. That didn't work. I guess you can't tint those windows. Then there's extras. Like, check this out. So if we wanted to demilitarize the Hydra, we could. So we just turned the Hydra into a non-militarized version, which is kind of cool. So look at this. I'm going to go out of the mod menu right now. So look at this. We just took the... what we did was we just took the guns off the Hydra. Look how weird that looks. I mean, it's just like any other plane, but you just expect the Hydra to look like super menacing and militarized. Okay, before we do that, let's make sure our vehicle options have God mode on so we don't blow ourselves up. All right, what would happen if we were to fire? It just comes out of nowhere. Look at that. That's kind of funny. What about cannons? Oh, the cannons come from down there. Okay, so that's not an issue. It's the missiles that are kind of interesting. Okay, so that's cool. So once again, that's sort of the thing you can do with the customizing of the Pegasus vehicles. That's the Hydra right there. So we just made it gray. We took off the guns, which is kind of funny. We made them just completely invisible. So what are these guys freaking out about? All I did was fire off a few Hydra rounds. Nothing to be scared of, guys. Nothing to be scared of here. Let's go back. I've got a few more. Oh, definitely got a lot more vehicles. Menu custom. Oops. Vehicle spawner. Favorites. The next one, I wanted to try out the laser. See if the laser had anything. So, again, very similar to the Hydra. I wonder if it's going to allow us to take off any extras. No, so this one doesn't have any extras. What about windows? No, we can't tint any with these. Oh, we took the top off. Check that out. So we just opened up all the top. So now there's no, like, he's not closed in. That's kind of interesting. And obviously, if we bring this paint level all the way down, primary, if we did, like, utility. So we could do, like, some crazy colors. There's, like, a police blue one. Police Hydra, I guess, if you wanted. Seafoam. Again, you could change all sorts of crazy colors. This is sort of and like I said, this technology is already built into the game. If you wanted a black Hydra, there you go. Like a blacked out version. That'd be kind of cool. So yeah, that's the sort of stuff I'm talking about that Rockstar needs to allow us to do. They need to allow us to customize these Pegasus vehicles to an extent. Now, I'm not talking about like full-blown customization like the cars have, but just being able to change the color. So like, look what we've done here. We've completely changed up this Hydra, which is kind of cool. We made it a little bit unique, a little bit more customized, which I think is kind of nice. Vehicle options. I'm going to delete the vehicle. Okay. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep spawning in some more favorites up next. So the next one I wanted to try out was the Titan. So let's see what sort of customization we can do in here. Let's roll it a little bit farther into the shop. Pretend this is the Los Santos custom shop of Pegasus vehicles. That's kind of what we're doing today. So this is the Hydra, right? Or this is not the Hydra. This is the Titan. So Titan, let's see. What can we do? Can we open up can we remove all the doors? That would be kind of cool. So if we were to open up all the doors, so you can open up the back, which like currently you can't do. Like I think you can glitch it open, but that's one thing that could be pretty neat. Windows, you could modify the windows to make them black. That's kind of cool. Or green if you wanted to. Does it have any extras? This one doesn't have any extras. Let's check out paint. So see, check that out. Like look how cool you could make that Titan. Since it's already got that Fort Zancudo camo on there, you know what might look good? Like a dark green or something like that. Or like a, let's see. Yeah, like an olive green or something like that. That's a little dark. There you go. See, a dark green Titan? That could actually be kind of cool. I wonder if we have a secondary color, what impact this has. Okay, I'm not seeing the impact of the secondary color, but I'm just going to make it dark green anyways. Okay, so again, that's one thing you could do right there. You could create some like custom colored vehicles, which I think is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get out of this right now because I don't think we could do any more. So check this out. So that's like a green version of the Titan. You'd be able to open up the back easier and be able to use it for more stuff, like being able to go inside, which right now I don't think you currently can. I don't think you can do that in online. So again, this is the sort of stuff I'm talking about, creating like customized Pegasus vehicles that look pretty cool. Let's go up inside here. So that's like a military green version of the Titan. Which one do we want to read next? Or which one do we want to do next? Let's see. Let's see here. Cool. So this is the Titan right here. Could we do any more customization to it? I don't think we could. Oh, we need to see if there's any extras. There's no extras on this one. Again, we can do a few more little upgrades right there. But for the most part, let's go ahead and delete this vehicle. Oops. Vehicle options? Delete vehicle. Okay. There we go. So let's get it going. Vehicle spawner. We've got a lot more to go. So let's try. Do you guys want to try the cargo plane? Will this even fit in here? Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. Can we delete vehicle? Okay. Let's do that outside. Oh my God. That was a really poor decision. That was a poor decision to do that. Let's try that out here. That's a little better. All right, we're still cutting it close. Let's get this forward just a little bit. So this is the cargo plane. Oh God. Can I get this thing out of here? Okay. There we go. So we got it on the runway. So even though this isn't a Pegasus vehicle, I thought this would be kind of cool to customize. So let's check this out. If we go to menu customs, paints. The paints I think for this is pretty cool. So look at this. If you wanted to do like a crazy color of the cargo plane, like multicolor, you totally could. So we could do this. Look at that. It's a freaking gold cargo plane. Or if you wanted to do steel, you could do that. Gunmetal, alloy, black if you wanted to. Pale orange, taxi yellow. Then we could do like an off-white. So something like that. That's kind of cool. Let's see if we can take the doors off these things, or if we open all of them. So look at that. You can open up the front of the cargo plane, and that's pretty cool. You can open up the back completely, which is also kind of neat. Windows. Are there any windows? Probably, but whatever I did, I just made them black. Is there any extras? So there's 2 extras. Oh, Well, that's why. What is this part right here? Oh, I'm guessing that's the part from the explosion. That's kind of cool, because in single player, this was used... Oh, God. Oh, my God. You're, like, totally removing it. Okay. That is freaking interesting, man. That is super interesting. Okay. So let's actually hop out of this thing. I just want to check this out. Like, where are we right now? And, like, what are we... Where did we come from? I guess we came from up there. So that's pretty crazy. So we made this giant yellow... we made this giant yellow cargo plane right here. That's pretty sick. So yeah, I'm guessing that's from the wreckage in single player, because I think the only time the cargo plane is used in single player is in that one mission with Trevor. But this would be pretty cool. You could go inside. You could check it out. We need the cargo plane in online regardless. So I'm not sure why Rockstar doesn't allow us to do that in-game. That's definitely something they should do. Let me change this real quick. You guys are saying you're getting a little bit of lag. Sorry about that. I will fix that. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that should be a little bit better. So yeah, this is the inside of the cargo plane right here. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff, if I do say so myself. Once again, thank you guys all so much for coming out to the stream today. I really do appreciate it. We are customizing some Pegasus vehicles in single player with some mods using the mod menus. If you enjoy these type of videos or want to see Rockstar implement this stuff into online, be sure to drop it a like. That'd be awesome. So this is the cargo plane right here, which is pretty dang epic, if I do say so myself. I'm just going to leave this out here. And, you know, I'm going to let this go over here. So I'm going to go back. We're going to customize some more vehicles inside of the hangar itself. And it should be pretty cool. It should be pretty cool if I do say so myself. All right. So let's move on to our vehicle list. Oops, did not mean to do that. What did we want to do? We want to go to vehicle options, vehicle spawner, favorites. Up next we got the Savage. That's one that I wanted to try out. Okay, so the Savage might be pretty cool. See, in this in game. So let's check this out. Vehicle spawner, menu custom. So what can we do with the Savage? Can we do paint color? See, all the ones that have the military camo on there are going to look really great, because anything you change it to, it's going to like pick it up. Oh, that Maui blue is kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. The police blue, seafoam blue. I like the Maui blue right there. What's a secondary color? Can we get a secondary color on here? Oh my god, the freaking bottom. Whoops. So if we were to match that whole thing right there. So there's like a dark blue Hydra. Doors. Can we take all the... Can we open up all the doors? I don't think there is any. That's the only thing we can open right there. Windows. Make them black. If there are any windows. Are there any extras? Oh my god, there's a lot of extras on this one. Okay. So... so you can totally disassemble this helicopter. Can you... Oh my god. Does it still fly? No way. No way. There's no way it still flies. Okay, it totally doesn't. But if you wanted to like disassemble a vehicle, that's kind of cool. I don't know why you would ever have a need to do that. But can we fly it with just this? Or is it not going to work? I don't think it's going to work. No, it definitely needs the back. There we go. Can we fly it without any wings? Yeah, we can. Nice. So that's funny. I don't know why Rockstar allows you to take those options off of the Hydra. That's kind of weird. That's kind of interesting. But that is the Savage right there. I thought that that was kind of cool. That's obviously a pretty cool one to customize. Let's delete that. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another vehicle. We're going to move on. Up next, I got the Skylift. So I don't know if the Skylift has like any form of customization, but I thought it was an interesting vehicle. So I wanted to bring it into this session and try it out. So let's do this. Whoops. Again, I don't know if this is going to have any customization options. If not, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so you can, again, you could change the paint color on that too, which looks kind of nice. Does this have any extras? So, oh my god, all the helicopters have... Whoa! What the heck? Why are we floating? What the heck? What's the extra right there? Okay. Oh god. I don't know what we're removing. Oh, so you can totally desymbolize. I don't even know what this is. Take apart all these helicopters, which is kind of cool. Again, I'm not sure why you would have a need to do any of that stuff, but if you wanted to do that, you totally could. So this is the skylift right here. I'm trying to land. There we go. So that's the skylift. Let's go ahead and move on to another one. How do I delete the vehicle? Oh, I've got to back out. There we go. Delete vehicle. Okay. What's up next? What vehicles do you guys want to see next? What vehicles do you guys want to see next in game? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Up next, I have the Valkyrie, but I don't know. The Tug. I could do the Tug. What would happen if I tried to modify the Tug? Here we go, boys. First off, oh, that's funny. The good old Tug, man. So I wonder if the Tug has any customization options. If it does, I'll be rather impressed. Can we make it gold? Oh, no way. Do I have to turn the fade level down? Let's try that again. No, I don't think you can change the color of the Tug. That's super unfortunate. Our last hope is our secondary color. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so I don't think the Tug has any options. About extras, no extras either. Windows, you can't even tint the windows. Doors, can you remove any doors? Doesn't even have doors. So you can't do anything with the Tug as I expected. I definitely wanted to try that out though, because I thought that was super cool. Once again, thank you guys so much for the amazing support today. We're nearly at 2,000 likes, which is awesome. Customizing some Pegasus vehicles here in single player using some pretty cool mods. Glad you guys are here on the stream. We're having a great time today. Lots of fun. Up next, what was I going to do? So I skipped the Valkyrie. I'm sure the Valkyrie has some cool ones because look at like I love like the, I don't even know what to call it, like livery on the front, just like the girl. So I wonder if you could change that or do something different. So let's check it out. Does it have any extras? Wow, this has a lot of extras. What the heck? So that's all the... What did that take away? That was probably... Oh, that takes away the propeller on the back. I'm just having fun playing around with all this stuff. Okay. There's probably stuff on the inside. I don't know why I can't see it. Oh, that's kind of cool. So those are your livery options right there for the Valkyrie. So you've got the spades, which is kind of cool. You've got the lady, Miss Zancudo, and then you've got the other lady who I don't know what is she doing. I kind of want to check this out though. Let's see. Oh, it went away. Can I get that back? There we go. Come and take it. Okay, there's that. Miss Zancudo or Miss Zancudo. Yeah, I think it is. And then the spades. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Guys, we did the tugboat. We're going to do the tank too. We're going to do the tank. Trust me on that. Windows. Let's do black. Can we open all of them? We can open... Well, no. What about doors? Oh, well, just those doors open. All right, what about paints? I bet we could do a cool paint job on here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So again, that doesn't look the coolest, but if you wanted to do like a brown or something like that, just make it a different color, something. I don't know. There just needs to be some form of customization with these vehicles to make them pretty cool. Oh God, I did not mean to do that. Light browns. There you go. You create like a brown version if you wanted to. Just whatever you want. I mean, if you guys were to customize these vehicles, you could make them however you wanted to. Blimp, Liberator. We're going to go through all of them, guys. We're going to go through all of the vehicles. I know you're very hyped and curious to check these out. We're going to get to them. So up next, let's see. After that, we got the Rhino tank. All right, you guys really want to see the tank. Here we go. Rhino tank it is, boys. Let's see what sort of customization we could do on our good friend, the Rhino tank here. So we could do, is there anything extra? Oh my God, there's a ton of extras on this. Okay. Whoa. So what does that take away? It takes away that little hatch right there. So the Rhino tank has a bunch of extras you could take away. Watch the Rhino tank. See what you can notice. Like, all the different pieces are getting removed. That's crazy. Look at this. That is so random. We just made like a bare bones version of the Rhino. Like, random pieces of plating just got taken away on the side, which is actually kind of cool because then you can see how like the wheels move a little bit easier. That's actually kind of neat. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why that's a thing where you can remove these features, but that is super interesting, man. That is super interesting. What about windows? There's no windows on the tank, which is probably a good thing. Doors. Let's see what happens if we hit all. So there's only one that opens up. Paints. Primaries. Oops. Primary. What about chrome? Can we do a chrome tank? Oh my god. That looks great. That is not the stealthiest. I'll tell you that right now. What about like a matte tank? See, I love how it picks up the... Let's do a worn color. Can we get like a desert color? See, like the... that's a little intense. See, like you could do some cool like military-like colors if you wanted to. Let me do the paint fade a little bit lower. There we go. So it shows up a little bit more. Let's go to utility. So you could do some crazy stuff like that. You could change the colors and whatnot. Do some cool attachments. Can we put neons on this tank? Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. Oh god, no, I don't want that. I'm just gonna do electric blue. Does it show up? No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. Okay. Well, that's the tank right there. That's pretty cool. You can like remove some of those customization options. I wouldn't have thought you'd be able to do that, but that's pretty neat. And I love how it says poof, goes away too. Okay. So that was the tank. Let's go to some more options. Favorites. So we're going to keep going on. So we've got the barracks. I think the barracks is a Pegasus vehicle you can get. Let's see if we can do some changes to that. Menu customs. Does it have any extras? No extras. That's kind of disappointing. I would have thought we would have been able to do some really cool stuff. Okay, but you can actually open up the back, which is kind of neat. I guess paints, we'll be able to do that. Ooh, yeah, like if you wanted to do like a black version or something crazy. And like a brown version or green. I think the greens, like a dark green would look really good. Let's see. Yeah, if like an army green, like an olive green, just something to give it a little bit of color. And I think we might even change the wheels on this one. So if we wanted to do like off-road, I don't know. Let's just give it a shot. Oh, well, we shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, note to self, don't ever select wheels again because wheels will get your game to crash. All right, well, we're not going to be doing the wheels anymore. God dang it. I should have learned my lesson the first time. But yeah, apparently we can't do wheels. Ripperoni, guys. Ripperoni, we cannot do wheels, everyone. We cannot do the wheels. So I'm going to load back into Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. God dang it, man. That's twice in this stream that we've gotten the freaking wheels to crash. That sucks. That sucks, man. Don't customize wheels, guys. Don't customize wheels. It will crash your game. All right, well, we're loading back into it right now, so it's all good. It's all good, guys. Thank you so much for the amazing support once again on today's stream. Customizing wheels. Not apparently a thing we can do on the Pegasus vehicles. I'm not sure if the game was trying to warn us or not, but apparently we didn't take that warning because it crashed us again. It freaking crashed us. Oh well. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do, guys? What can you do? Okay, loading back in. GTA story mode, let's do it. The yacht, we cannot do the yacht, guys. We cannot customize the yacht. That's not a thing we can do. So where do we leave off on? We were on the, what's it? The barracks. We were on the barracks. Okay. We were on the barracks. So remind me when we get in. What vehicle should we do next, guys? What vehicle should we do next? The Brickade? All right, we will do the Brickade. What else? What else? What else? Brickade's a good one. We're going to do that. Customize the UFO. I don't think we can do that. All right, well, at least we're back into the game. That was kind of quick. Let's see. So let's set our time to noon again. Freeze time, weather. All right, remind me to not do wheels. Don't do wheels, Ross. You're going to crash the game. So don't do wheels, Ross. Don't do wheels. That's kind of unfortunate, but at the same rate. Okay, where did we spawn? All right, here we go. So hopefully it saved our favorites again, which would be nice. Vehicle spawner, favorites, booyah. All right, so we were going to try the Brickade. Let's do that next. So the MT, whoa, that freaking plane just came crashing down on us. That was kind of crazy. All right, so we got the Brickade right here. Let's pull it into our Pegasus customization shop. And vehicle spawn, no, menu customs. So let's see if this has any extras we could do. It has one extra. What is the extra? Oh, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at this. It's got customization options. You could remove this brush guard from the front if you really wanted to. Again, I'm not sure why Rockstar doesn't allow this sort of thing. It would seem like such an easy thing to do. I have no clue why they wouldn't, but so this one has one customization option that we can do. That's kind of cool. Let's see about removing all the doors. Can we open them? So the Brickade only has 2 doors. That's how they open. Windows blacked out. That's kind of cool. See, we could put a cool paint job on here too. Wanted to do utility or something like that. Or if it was like a police one. See, you got the police blue right there. God, that is bright. That is super bright though. Red, crazy colors. See, that's what I'm saying. You could do some cool stuff. You could do some really cool stuff. Golden red. All right, that's kind of an interesting color. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like also for these land Pegasus vehicles, you could lower the suspension. You could, you know, upgrade the brakes, do stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure you could put neons on this one too. Let's try it. Okay, apparently the neons don't work on something like that, but that's okay. So again, that's sort of the things you can do. That's sort of the things you can do with this. So that's the Brickade right there. I'm telling you, we need to have the Brickade as vehicles we can use. Let's delete it. Let's move on to our next one. What vehicles do you guys want to see? Let me know in the comments section right now of the video. Which vehicles do you want me to customize? I'm looking at the chat on my other monitor right here. So I'm going to be pulling up any of the vehicles you want me to do. Let's go to favorites. Up next, oh my god, airport bus. Can we customize an airport bus? That would be kind of neat. So the airport bus is a Pegasus vehicle. Menu customs. Ooh, so extras. No extras. There's livery options though. See, check this out. Like you could be able to choose between your liveries. That is epic. So there's 2 of them. There's Olympian and then Jiffy Rent. That's kind of neat. See, you should be able to do that. That would be super cool. If we could change that. No extras. Windows, if you wanted to like black. Oh, those windows don't get black. That stinks. What about opening all the doors? What about removing all the doors? Or not windows. Those are windows. All right, doors. There we go. We just removed that, so that's kind of cool. And then could you change up the paint options too? That would be so epic. Ooh, I don't think you can. Unless I lower the fade level. Let's try it now. No, it doesn't shine through the livery. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. That's still the bus. You could do some changes like that if you really, really wanted to. Let's keep it going. Vehicle spawner. What's up next? The Insurgent. Yeah, we're going to get to the Insurgent, guys. Don't worry. We're going to get to the Insurgent. It's coming up. We got the Clown Van next. Oh, my God. So this isn't in online, but I thought this was interesting enough to try out. So menu customs. Can we do anything on here? Does it have any extras? I'm sure it does. No extras? What? That's kind of disappointing. That is creepy, man. Freaking clown van. That's super cool. Okay. So we can't do anything really extra to the clown van. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Moving on. Vehicle spawner. Favorites. What's up next? So we've got the Insurgent pickup coming up next. We got the Space Docker. Let's see if we can do anything with the Space Docker. So once again, I know the Space Docker isn't a Pegasus vehicle, but I'm curious if... No extras. Windows. Nothing. Doors. Is there even any doors on here? There's literally nothing we can do for this car. Okay. Well, we're removing that one. Vehicle spawner. All right. Insurgent pickup. Boom. All right. So I think this one you guys are really going to like, the Insurgent pickup. Blimp, police car. We'll do the police car as well. Driller, monster truck. These are just some of the ones that I've pulled off the list. We're going to get to them, guys. We're going to get to them. So let's go into menu customs. Let's see. What are the extras on the Insurgent? So there's only one. Is it the gun? Oh, wow. See, check that out. So that's actually kind of cool. So if you like the shape of the military Insurgent, but you don't necessarily want the gun on top, that's kind of cool. You could totally remove it. That's epic. That's actually pretty epic. All right, so that's one thing you could do. So that's the extra you could remove. As far as windows, we can make them black. See, that's cool. Like customizing all the windows. That's pretty awesome. Paint. See, we can make some pretty cool paint colors as well. Let's see. Primary. Let's go to utility. Again, this is the Insurgent that you cannot customize in game. So you could do some pretty cool colors like that. What about worn? Dark blue, blue, honey beige. So if you want to do a yellow one or an olive green one, I guess that's the one it is right now. Olive green, I have no clue. Or you could do metal. You could do like a brushed aluminum one. Anything like that. You could create a gold one. If you wanted to make an all gold Insurgent, you knock yourself out, man. You make yourself a gold Insurgent. That looks pretty cool. I mean, that's sort of the crazy stuff you can do with this. Let's see. We could lower, again, since this is a Pegasus vehicle, you could put the suspension. You could upgrade the transmission for it. You could do armor, which I'm surprised it doesn't already come with all the armor. You could do xenon lights, obviously. So if we do the headlights, they're now going to be xenon. Let's get out of here. There you go. So see, look, lights are a little bit brighter. That's something you can't do on the normal Pegasus vehicle. So that is the Insurgent pickup right there. Pretty neat stuff. Pretty neat stuff, as I said. Did we remove the extra? I think we did. There we go. So now our gun is back. Our gold gun on top. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that is the Insurgent. Let's go ahead and delete this one. Let's go to vehicle spawner, favorites. What do we got next? We got the Marshal. Okay, this one is kind of interesting, the Marshal. Let's check this out. So menu customs. What can we do with this? This has a ton. Oh, wow. So that's kind of cool. So instead of, what if you wanted to change your flag? So you have to purchase the Marshal from the website, but you don't have the option to change the flag. So let's say you wanted to celebrate, Great Britain for a week, and then you wanted to change to, Sweden or Belgium or Mexico or whatever you wanted, or, Argentina. You could change the flags. You could make some pretty cool stuff like this. So that's what I'm saying. You got that. Can you even change the paints? That would be sick if you could. Yeah, like you can change the paints, create different types of colors. So look at this. So we've got some like red and white flag right now. We could create a red and white theme to kind of match it. See, that's kind of cool. That's the sort of stuff that I want to be able to see you do in online. Can we remove the doors? That's kind of cool too. Check that out. We made like a bodyless version. What about extras? Oops. Oh, wow, that's kind of unique. So what are all the things so those are the antennas. So you can remove the antennas. Remove all the doors. Look at that. We made like a bodyless version. That's kind of neat. This like changes the car completely. Check this out. This completely changes the car. That is insane. Okay. Why is it lagging right now? That's interesting. I'm sorry about the lag, guys. I don't know why that's happening. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. That was interesting. I apologize for the lag. I just saw it on my end, too. So this is pretty cool. Oops. So this is what the Insurgent, not the Insurgent, This is what this looks like, which is kind of neat. What is this again? This is the Marshall. Let's see. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay. So what vehicle do we want to do next? What vehicle do we want to do next? I think that's all we got for this one. Let's see. Delete vehicle. Vehicle options. Vehicle spawner. Favorites. Which ones do we have next? We have the Liberator. Oh, this one would be kind of cool to check out the Liberator. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go to menu customs. Does this one have any extras? No extras. Wow. It's kind of unfortunate. Let's remove all the doors though. Again, it creates like this really cool like bodiless version. I really like it. What about paints? Can we change the paint color? Oh, that would be so cool. Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. So if you wanted like a white Liberator or something with a crazy different set of colors. Again, let's turn the fade level all the way down so we can get our maximum color up in here. So you can just modify it a little bit if you wanted to get like a different color going on here. Like, look at that one. That's kind of crazy. What about if we did gold? Oh my god. Gold Liberator, anyone? Alright, let's do this. Pure gold. Jesus Christ. That looks so weird. That looks super weird. I'm not going to lie to you. All gold Liberator. That's kind of unique. That is definitely unique, if I do say so myself. Oh, that's glorious. That is glorious. Okay. So let's move on. We got a few more vehicles to cover today. Which one do we want to do next? Let me know in the chat right now, guys. You got to help me out with some of the vehicles that we're going to be doing. Because I've only got a few more on my list, but I know you guys wanted to check out some more. Duke of Death. This one's kind of interesting. I know you guys want to see this one. So I'm curious to see all the extra options that the Duke of Death has. So let's check this out. Menu customs. Does this have any extras? No extras. Wow. So none of this can be removed. Okay. Doors. Remove the doors. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Even though the Duke of Death isn't really a Pegasus vehicle, so you can customize it in single player, but still, that would be cool to have it in online nonetheless. It's another vehicle that we need to get in online. I don't know why Rockstar doesn't allow us to do something like that. Oops. What are we going to do? Vehicle options. Vehicle spawner. What's next? What's next? Tank. We already did the tank, so we've already done that. We've already done the Hydra. We haven't done the blimp. I'll do the blimp. That's a good reminder. Favorites. Lost Slam Van. This one could be cool. All right, so this is the lost version of the Slam Van. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this car, but it's an actual car in game. So let's see. It has a couple liveries on it too. Like, check this out. So you've got, oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it only has one livery option. Never mind. I saw that and I was like, oh, it's got to have more. I guess it doesn't. Okay. This is the Lost Slam Van. What happens if we remove the doors? That's kind of cool. This is actually from the Ballad of Gay, or not the Ballad of Gay Tony, the Lost and the Damned in GTA 4 in that DLC. So that's kind of cool. So let's get rid of that. Let's move on to our last one I have on the list, which is the Go-Go Monkey Ballista, or the last one I have on my list. So the ones I've seen so far are the police car. We're going to be doing the, what's another one? We're going to be doing the blimp. So let's go into menu customs. This one has a lot. Does it have some extras we can do? All right, it has one extra. Oh, that's kind of cool. Sunroof. And like a, what the heck? Look at the option in the back. That's kind of neat. That's cool. We need this in online too. The Go-Go Monkey Ballista. That would be epic, man. That would be epic. All right, so let's delete this vehicle. What do you guys want to see next? You guys want to see the cutter, the limo, cutter, the Bestra, the tug. We've already done the tug, and that one didn't necessarily work. Okay, emergency. You guys want to see police roadster? Oh god, that's like the snowy one. What about FIB? Okay, so we got an FIB car. Crusader, police transporter, prison, police cruiser. All right, let's just try this regular police cruiser really fast. We got a lot of police cars we could go for here. Menu customization. Does it have any extras? Whoa, look at the livery options. Oh, that is sick. Oh, so what does it do? It's changing the numbers on the side. Is that it? There's a lot. Okay, so I'm guessing that's how Rockstar determines the different numbers for the police car. They're just randomly generated. So it's 1 through 8. It's 32, 76, 5, 84, 29. That's cool. That's kind of cool. So it's got extra 1 and extra 12. I don't know what that is. So it's a spoiler. And then what option is that? Am I missing this option that I'm applying right now? It must be something on the inside. Oh, it's the coffee cup. Really? That's the coffee cup that you get? Man, that's crazy. That's kind of cool. So that's what happens if you remove all the doors. Neat. And you could obviously change all the paint colors too, which would be kind of nice. If you want to do a black version. Oh, if you want to do like a Batmobile, we'll do secondary matte black. Oh, that's sick. Let's put all our doors back on. So that's like a... Oh, that is sick. It's like a freaking Batmobile, man. That is super cool. That's crazy. All right, I love that. That is epic. So let's go ahead and... Let's spawn another one. Vehicle spawner. Where were we? We were in emergencies. Emergency vehicles. What's another one we should do? These are the cruisers. I wonder if the other sheriff cruiser. All right, let's see if the sheriff cruiser has any different stuff. All right, so it's kind of got 4 different numbers. Okay. Extras, 1 extra. What the heck? Oh, so it's a different type of light on top. Okay. So you got that style light, and then you got that style light. Okay, okay. So those are your extras right there. That's kind of cool. Neat. So those are some of the police vehicles right there. That is epic. That is epic. Let's keep trying some more emergency vehicles. We just got a line of them right here. Vehicle spawner. Emergency ambulance. All right, we're getting outside of our custom shop. We need to go back inside. All right. We can't service these vehicles unless we're in the shop. All right, so menu customs for the ambulance. So let's see the different livery. I think it's just one different livery option. Oh, wow. No, there's a couple. Check that out. How many is there? Oh, that's sick. So there's 3 different ambulances. You have Los Santos Medical Center, Los Santos Fire Department, and then Mission Row San Andreas. Okay, that's kind of cool. Does it have an extra? Oh, so it's got the brush guard on the front. That's kind of cool. So that's the extra right there. I like how it's written backwards. Cool. Windows, you could black out. That's kind of neat. What happens if you remove all the doors? Oh, wow. That's not a lot of room. That doesn't give someone a lot of room back there to do stuff. Yeah, that doesn't give him a lot of room, which is kind of crazy. We already did the monster truck, guys. Sorry about the lag. I have no clue what's going on. I have absolutely no idea why it's doing that. It keeps like doing that for like a split second. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, so there is the ambulance right there. Vehicle spawner. Dump truck. We're gonna do some more emergency vehicles for a second. What is the police riot one? Oh god, that's the riot vehicle? That is crazy. Okay, let's check that out. Menu customs. Does this have any extras? It does. Oh wow, it's like the... Is it like the bulletproof fencing on the front? That's kind of interesting. Submarine, bulldozer, Faggio. The Faggio you can take into the Los Santos custom shop, so we're not going to do that one. All right, let's delete this vehicle. Whoops. Vehicle spawner. Do we want to check out any more emergency ones? Police bike. We could do that. Let's check out the police bike really quick. See if it has any extras. I don't think it does, though. That's kind of lame sauce. Yeah, no freaking extras. Emergency. All right. Do we want to do any more of these? I don't think so. What about the fire truck? Oh, man. I bet the fire truck has some, no doubt. We've already done the brickade, guys. We'll do the dump truck, and we'll do the dump truck next. That's actually a good idea. We'll do the dump truck next. Okay, menu customs. I bet this one's got some extras. Wow, no extras. What? That's kind of lame. We take off all the doors. That's what that looks like. I could have sworn there would have been a ton of extras on this, but I guess not. Okay, what next? So now we got to go to what, industrial or something like that. The blimp. Vans. Those are all the vans. There's a taco van. We could do that too. Trucks. Tow trucks. Tipper. These are all the... I don't know what they're called because they don't... What's a phantom? No. Pounder. No. Dump. Okay, dump. There we go. We got the freaking dump truck, boys. All right. We're having to take this outside. There we go. So we got our dump truck here. Does this have any extras? It does. What's the extra? The sand. You can remove the sand. Are you serious? Or the rocks or whatever there is. Wow. So that's the only thing you can remove. You can do that. Can you customize it though? As in like paint it a different color? Let's remove that. Okay. What should we do? Can we do matte color? Oh my God. Look how ugly that looks. Jesus. Utility. That looks so weird, man. Freaking lime green. You could do like a yellow color that would look good though. Worn. Taxi yellow. You could change it to whatever you wanted. Blue. If you want to do a blue pickup truck or a blue dump, you could. Oh, that's actually kind of funny, man. Alright, let's see if you remove the doors. There's only one door. Goodness gracious, man. Dark. Alright, you guys want to see the bulldozer now? We'll do the bulldozer. What vehicle is next? Blimp. We forgot about the blimp. I will do the blimp. Okay, let's do that right now. Let's do that right now. Where would the blimp be? Would it be in helicopters or planes? Yeah, okay. Blimp it is, boys. Blimp it is. All right, let's get it a little farther out here. Okay. So we're doing the blimp. We'll do... I wonder how it's going to work. Extras. Oh my God, there's so many extras. What? What are all the extra options? What is that even removing? I can't see what it's removing. Let's just remove all of them. And see what it does. Oh, what did that just remove? No. Those are just those things changing. Oh, God. It's removing the fins. Oh! Guys, we're about to... Can we drive? Can we still drive? Oh! We're all... Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. That is hysterical. Okay, so that's the blimp without any of the attachments on there. That's kind of interesting. Let's put all of them back slowly or quickly. That was horrifying. That really was. So that's your blimp right there. Can we change the paint color? Ooh, so we can make it black if we wanted to. We can make it silver. We can make it red. What if we want to do a secondary? What does a secondary even change? Okay. So you can do some stuff like that. I think there was another blimp too. What was it? It was in planes. No, it was in helicopters. There's the 0 blimp. All right, let's see if this one has any customization to it as well. Extras. I think it has the exact same ones. Yeah, it's built. So apparently they're built the exact same way, which is kind of interesting. Okay. I wonder what kind of paint this option has too. Let's move this down to 0. What if we do chrome? Oh, it doesn't impact the... Okay, it doesn't impact the main blimp. Just like the fins and the body. Okay. Okay. Which one do we want to do next, guys? Which one do we want to do next? The Phantom? You guys are saying do the Phantom? What is that? Was that not in, like, service or trucks? The Phantom. Oh, this is just like the big rig. What about the... Not the mule. Packer? No. Scrap truck? No. Stockade? Oh, wow. We just spun all sorts of ones. The tipper. Tow truck. Ooh. Let's do the tow trucks. Look how far we're out here. We're like way out here. Does it have any extras? Oh, it does. I wonder what you can do. Oh. What happens if I remove both of them? It doesn't do anything. It just like resets the towing animation. Okay. Interesting. Do the jumbo jet? We've done the jumbo jet, man. We've done the Titan. We haven't done the Luxor Deluxe, which I'm thinking about doing. Menu customs. What about this? Is it the same one? So this one doesn't have any extras. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'm not... Oh, God. I've just freaking tow trucked a dump truck. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Cargo. Do the cutter. All right. We're just going to teleport back here, guys. Make it a little quicker on ourselves. Oh, we did not get as close as I wanted to. Okay. Oh, check that out. All right. You guys are saying do the cutter. Where would I find the cutter? Is that under... Services? No. Trucks? Cutter. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this? This is the thing that was used in the heist mission, right? Oh my God. You can't even like see the... Hold up. You can't even see the front. You can't even see the front. Hold up. Oh my God. That is the tipper thing. That is crazy. Okay, yeah, let's customize this. Let's see what we can do. Heavy cutter, industrial, vehicle options. Does it have any extras? It has an extra that's not applied. Is it doing anything to the back? It must be doing something to the front. Let me get out and see if it did anything. It's got to be doing something to the blades. No? Okay. I have no clue what this is doing. What this extra feature is right here. I got no idea. I got nothing, boys. I got nothing. But what we can do, can we take off all the doors? Well, there's only one door. We can change the paint color. Do chrome. Oh my God. This thing looks wicked. Or you could change it to something crazy like all these colors right here. Police helicopter, limo, monster truck. We've already done the monster truck, man. We're doing Pegasus vehicles. Ones that you can't like go customize yourself in game, like normally without mods. So which one should we do next? Bicycles? No, nothing in there. Planes. Cuban? No. Dodo. Luxor Deluxe? We could try that. We'll go back to that in a second. We got trailers. Wait, can you even do any of these? They're just like a bunch of trailers. Services. Dozer? We could do the dozer. Okay. That's kind of cool. We got the freaking dozer right here. Nice. Let's try that. Vehicle spawn. No. Menu customs. No extras. Can we tint out the windows? Yeah, we can. It's funny. Remove all the doors. Can we do paint? Let's do paint. Matte. Can we do a matte one? Oh my god. Colored dump truck, man. Look how crazy that looks. Or not crazy dump truck, but colored freaking... That just looks massive, man. The Boxville, the limousine, the insurgent, the train. What do you mean do the train? I don't think you can do a train. Delete vehicle. Can you do a train? Trains? Oh my god, you can. What is this? Freight train? Oh my god, so we just spawned parts of the train. Okay, there was not expecting that to happen. Let me just... You can't... Can you modify the paint color on the train? Oh my god, you totally can. No way. That is sick. Make it a purple train, dude. Why not? Purple train! Oh my god. That is sick. I did not even know you could do that. But that's pretty cool. Buzzer, do the submarine. Cargo plane. We've already done the cargo plane, guys. Turreted limo or Luxor Deluxe. We will do the Luxor Deluxe. Whoops. Vehicle options, vehicle spawner, planes. You guys really want to see the Luxor Deluxe? Oh god. What is this right here? Did I just turn something on? Alright, what are these things? And how did I turn them on? Those blue lines. I must have done something. Okay, I'm just going to ignore those. Let's see. Does it have any extras? No extras. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't have anything interesting. We can't even remove the door. Well, we can remove that one door. Alright, what do we want to do next? You guys are saying submarine, tug. We've done the tug, guys. We've done the tug. We did the Savage already. Party bus. We did the party bus already. I'm trying to think of some other ones we could do. Pickups. No, none of those. Vans. Taco van. Oh, God. I don't know what setting I've selected, but this is really interesting. It's like it's shooting lasers or something like that. Menu customs. Extras. What extra does it have on there? Oh, it's got the thing on top. Okay. Gotcha. So that's the only thing with the taco truck. What about doors? You remove all the doors. And oh, that's cool. You could go in the back if you wanted to. That's kind of cool. Spawn the UFO. We could spawn actually, I don't know if I can spawn the UFO. I'm not sure if I have the ability to do that. Not vehicle weapons. Oh, that's what I turned on. Okay. Vehicle spawner. Boats. No. You guys really want me to do the submarine? We've already done the... we'll do the Kraken. Why did my Trackify app just come up? Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. I just want to customize this vehicle. Menu customs. Does it have any extras on it? No extra stuff. Could I remove all the doors? That might be kind of unique. No, you can't do anything in the Kraken, man. Only thing you could probably do is change the paint color. You can't even really do that. It doesn't even really show up. So, let's keep it going, guys. Duke of Death, Taxi. We've already done the Taxi. Do the Journey. What's the Journey? Remember, guys, a lot of the vehicles you recommended, we've already done earlier in the stream. So, I don't want to do repeats. You guys want me to do the Journey, though? If you guys are enjoying the stream, though, and if you want Rockstar to add Pegasus vehicles in the game, drop the video a like right now. That would be awesome. We're also closing in on 3,000 likes. Let's see if we can crush that right now. That would be epic. And let Rockstar know that you want to see custom Pegasus vehicles in Grand Theft Auto 5 and in Grand Theft Auto Online. That would be cool. Okay, so what would the journey be under? I don't know. Would it be under this? No. Vans? No. Pickups? No. I don't know. What would it be under? Hydra, Yacht, Buzzard, Nimbus. I don't think we can spawn a yacht. That's the only thing, guys. I don't know if we can spawn a UFO either. What happens if I put UFO? Yeah, that's not the model for it. See, I don't know that. So, trains, no. Trucks. Dump. We already did the dump. Mixer, no, 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 no. Tipper, we already did those two. Journey, there we go. So that's the journey. This is kind of interesting. Let's take this outside. Look at all these vehicles we've got stacked up over here. We'll do a limo as well. We'll see what sort of customization we can do on the limo. Thank you for reminding me of that one. Menu customs. Hopefully this has a little bit of extra. Ooh, it does. Oh, that's kind of cool. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. It's got 3 different extras on there. What does this one do? Oh, that removes the ladder off the side. And then what does this one do? So this one adds curtains on the side. Oh, man. You could like totally shade this one out. That's epic. All right. So that's actually got some pretty unique extra options on there. What about if you remove all the doors? Does it remove the back too? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool. So that's the journey right there. Those are some of the epic changes that one could make. Have you done the crop duster? We have not done the crop duster, so we will do that. We've done the ambulance. We'll do a tractor too. We're going to do a limo right now. Where is limo under? Oh, God. Ooh, shoot. Is the limo under, like, sedans? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. So it's called the stretch. Vehicle options, menu customs. Let's see. Oh, man. It has extra 1, 11, and... Oh, that's kind of cool. What is this one? What does 12 do? I don't know what 11 does either. It's probably something on the inside. Oh, so it's the coffee. There we go. So, oh, so it's just 2 coffees. What? So the only real customization option is that sunroof right there. Okay. That's kind of unique. Turreted limo. We could do that. Yeah, you're right. We could do the turreted limo. What was the turreted limo under in the game? Was it under sedans too? No. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Boom. So now we got the turreted limo. Let's see what we can do. Does it have any extras? Should. No, no. Wow. So you can't do anything with this. But this one's cool because it's more recent. So you could, like, black out all the windows, which is a feature you can't do. Paint, if you want to do matte black. Secondary matte black. That's kind of cool. So you could create some pretty cool stuff right there. If you want to lower the suspension. Neat. So that's something you could do. Nice, nice, nice. We already did the turreted insurgent, guys. Let's delete this vehicle. What else? What else? What else? What else? You guys wanted me to do the crop duster? Okay. Planes. Is this... Where is the crop duster? Is the crop duster called something? Because I thought it was just called crop duster. Oh, it's called duster. I'm an idiot. Okay. Menu customs. Let's see. Does it have any extras? No extras. Boo. That sucks. Alright, so the crop duster is kind of a bust, boys. Crop duster is definitely kind of a bust. We've already done the tank, guys. We've already done the tank. Oops. Do the skylift. We've done the skylift too. The Karen Technical. Ooh, that's a good idea. We'll do that one right now. Where is technical is off-road, right? Vehicle spawner. Technical. Oh, it's all the way down at the bottom. Okay. Menu customs. Let's see. No extras. What? That stinks. You could black out the windows. You could do a pretty cool paint job on here if you wanted. That's kind of cool. Although it is just a Rebel, so whatever changes you could do to the Rusty Rebel, you could do to this one. No problem. Duke of Death, we already did that. Lawnmower? We could do a lawnmower. Where is the lawnmower, though? Is that, it's not compacts. What's it called? Trucks? No. Mule? Mixer? No. Oh, here it is. Tractor, lawnmower, forklift. Oh my god. We totally got to try out more of the service ones. Those are epic. Menu customs. Let's see. Oh wow. So it takes the lawnmower feature away. Look at this. So if you wanted to drive it like without the lawnmower feature, removing the hood, and then if you wanted to make this, let's make this gold. Is there a secondary color here? If it is, it's getting one. Look at that. Freaking gold lawnmower, guys, with no lawnmower function. Look at the speed on this bad boy. Man, we're really locking and loading right now. That's actually pretty funny. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That's pretty funny. Okay, so that's the mower right there. That's one thing. Let's move on to... There are some pretty good ones in the services category. I want to head back to that. Not the dozer. So the caddy, no. Dash hound, no. Oh god. What about the trash master? Okay. Let's try this. Let's customize this bad boy. So I don't even know if the trash master is a Pegasus vehicle, but we'll give it a shot. Extras? No extras. Bruh. Get out of here. That's not what I wanted. Oops. Let's go back down to services. What are some other good ones? What is a Ripley? Oh god, that's what a Ripley is? Tour bus, tractor. Oh my god. Field master. That's what I was trying to get. I was trying to get the tractor. Okay. So let's customize this tractor. The dock handler, buzzard, sea shark. Let's try this. Extras? No extras. What? I'm expecting all these cool extras on these and they're not here. That's unfortunate. Okay, services. I'm pretty sure that's it as far as... Ooh, the forklift. Let's see if the forklift has any cool options. I doubt it, but that would be something. No, no forklift options. Oh, we're moving the forklift just a little bit. We haven't done the buzzard. Okay, I'll do the buzzard. You guys really, really, really want to see the buzzard. Can't believe I haven't done that one yet. Buzzard. Okay, let's take this kind of away from the other vehicles. We got vehicle god mode on, so it's all good, but the buzzard is kind of cool, so that'll be interesting to see how this customizes. Ooh, lots of extras, but I'm guessing it's just like the propellers. Well, so those are all the extras for the buzzards. What about... So I guess we could just change the color. Yeah, so if you wanted to change the color of the buzzard, you could create a pretty cool one. Like, look at all those options right there. That's kind of unique. So yeah, if you wanted a custom buzzard color, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool if I do say so myself. What's up next? What's up next? Should we try more of those planes? I think we should. Or helicopters. I guess we should do that. Frogger? Police Maverick? Let's try the Police Maverick. Well, no, not the Police Maverick. Valkyrie, we already tried. Oh, God. Oh, God, what is going on right now, guys? We are inside of this. Probably about I'm going to just abandon ship. Are we stuck? I think we're stuck. Let's go. I love how the submarine is right there. That's kind of funny. All right. Let's try that again. Let's try that again, maybe a little bit farther from everything we just spawned in. The Nimbus. We could do some of the other planes. Yeah, you're right. We'll do like the Nimbus, the new planes. Let's try that. Nimbus, there it was. We're gonna do Miljet and then Nimbus back to back. Menu customs, extras, no extras. Oh, well, we could do a pretty cool paint color if we wanted to. So if we want to do black, we could. You could do any color on this, and it would look kind of unique. So again, that's an option you can do right there for this vehicle. Lime green if you really wanted to. So what were we going to do next? We're going to do the Nimbus. Whoops. Nimbus. Alright, let's see this one. No extras on this either. What? Man, that's kind of unfortunate. Let's back out all the way, just to make sure. Yep, no extras on the Nimbus either. Ambulance, the Dodo. We could do the Dodo if you want. We already did the cargo plane, guys. Savage, we've already done. We'll try the Dodo. You guys want to see the Dodo? We'll do the Dodo. Dodo is a plane. Yes, yes, the Dodo. Alright, let's see what sort of customization this bad boy gets. Oh, it's got a few liveries. That's kind of unique. Alright, that's cool. So how many options are there? So you got this dark red, this yellow, kind of a light red, baby blue, and that's it. So those are your options right there for the Dodo. What about extras? No extras. Doors? What happens if you remove the doors? Okay. Alright, so that's the Dodo right there. Cargo Bob? Yeah, we haven't done the Cargo Bob. That's true. That's true. Let me go a little bit farther out here. Vehicle options, menu custom. Oops. Vehicle spawner. Cargo Bob is a helicopter. Yes. Which one do we spawn? Just a regular one? Okay. Whoops. Alright, so it's got two extras. Probably just the propellers. Can we still take off? Oh my god, that's wicked weird. We've just got one blade on it now. That's actually kind of funny how you can do that. And you can still fly. So technically it's only visual, which is kind of cool. Prison bus. We've done a lot of cars today, guys. We've done a lot of vehicles, that's for sure. That is definitely for sure. Whoops. Vehicle options, vehicle spawner. Trucks. Let me see. Do we have any more? Faggio, we already did the... Well, we didn't do the Faggio, but mariachi car. We're trying to do the Pegasus vehicles only, guys. We're trying to do Pegasus. We've done the Tug as well. 18-wheeler we've done. We've done primarily all of them. So, again, we've done a lot of cool stuff. That's where I think I'm going to end today's stream, guys. I've got some other stuff to do. I got some videos to make for tomorrow. But it was a pretty fun stream. I just wanted to show you guys how Pegasus customization could work in Grand Theft Auto Online. So as you can clearly see by all the vehicles we've done so far, this should give you a pretty good idea. As always, if you did go on to enjoy a live stream like this, be sure to drop it a like. I apologize for the technical difficulties, the lag, and the game crashing and whatnot. I'll try to work on that a little bit later. But anyways, I really do love you all. We covered so many vehicles today. If you missed any of them, check the video out once it goes live on my channel in a little bit. So we covered a ton of vehicles, I think like well over 100. So it should be pretty cool. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. It was a great live stream. I love you all. Peace out. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. More videos tomorrow. Not sure about a live stream. I'll let you know though, but definitely more Grand Theft Auto 5 videos. So thank you so much. Bye everyone. Peace out. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.